Hey, welcome back to Venus Stationeers. Here we are on tropical Venus, and I can tell you that heat outside is kind of getting to me. Let's get ready to go back out there. But I think we want to start doing something about that heat out there. What we're going to do in this episode is start to work on enclosing the outside of this area, the work area. Make a little workshop. We're not going to get it cooled down this time, but we could at least start, cleaning this area up, getting a floor in here, and getting a roof on. We're going to need some frames. Let's get going with some frames. We had lots of iron created from last episode. Let's start putting that in there. 50, and I don't think we need another 50. And that's about right. We need about that many frames. Let's get that going. We're going to need to flatten this out a little bit. Let's get the mining drill out. So making a shelter doesn't do that much, actually. There's not a lot of reason to enclose anything. Let's just set this to flatten. It's going to make our life a little easier here. It doesn't do anything to enclose something until you change the atmosphere, until you cool it down or make it breathable. I'm not really interested at this point in making it breathable, but I am interested in cooling it down eventually. It's 460 degrees out here. Every moment you spend out here just makes you go through your waste tank, your oxygen very quickly, and then that's causing us to bring all that heat back into our base. So if we could make a cooler area out here, even if we don't bring it down to room temperature, it's really going to help just reduce the cooling requirements in the rest of our base. And let's keep plowing through here. Looks like those frames are getting processed. So in order to cool it down, I hope to use just another air conditioner like we used to cool the main base down. And the real thing that we need to do is we just need to balance the heat in with the heat out. We got to make sure that we're taking more heat out than we're putting into this room out here. One of the things that brings heat into the room is the machines that are running. So all of the machines have, let's pick up some of this silicon here while we're here. We're about to pave over it, so we might as well pick it up. Yeah, so the machines, everything has somewhere around an 80% efficiency. So the other 20% of the electrical energy that they use is just converted into heat. And we're going to need, that's a good number of frames. Let's make some sheets, iron sheets. That's not going to make very many. Let's get some more iron. We'll start putting down frames. So there's the machines that bring heat into here. The other thing that brings heat in would just be any pipes that you have punctured through the outside of your room, and any sunlight getting in is a big one. Now I've laid this out so that the airlock faces east and the sun rises in the east and the west. So as long as we keep solid walls in the east and west and put a roof over it, then we really shouldn't be getting any sun in here. Got some iron sheets going here. That's good. But that leaves us the ability to put windows on the north and south sides, which is kind of nice. It's nice to have windows in your base. Otherwise, it just feels like you're inside of a hobbit hole. Oop. Oh. These aren't flying away. That's a good thing. Huh. Our first storm. Well, the temperature and the pressure dropped. It's now 365 degrees, so actually we can stay out here longer in a storm. We just can't have loose articles around. So let's keep welding here. Oh, what a battery. Oh, batteries are all charged. Looks like the windmill's working really well. One windmill really charges up the batteries when the storm's going. And keep welding here. We will want to close all these in with full frames eventually, but I'm just trying to put one layer of just closed frames here. Hydration now. Tell you what, let's just go in. Make sure we're recharging while we have lots of power. And open that up. So last episode we put more canisters into circulation so that the canisters could have more time on the ground cooling down. Getting lower on food. Okay, so we'll throw another hot one on the pile. It's getting a little warm in here, 28 degrees, so maybe when we go out we'll throw some more coal in the furnace and keep it cooling down. Well, most of those are at 50 degrees, that's still pretty warm. And we still have 2 waste tanks, so I don't think I'm actually gonna cycle any of that hot gas through yet. Oh, that meter's not working again. Ah, fixed that last time. And that meter's not working again. Alright, 4.8 and 36 degrees. Let's just fill up our oxygen. Okay. It's still doing pretty well. Minus 17. Okay, let's get ready to go back outside here. There's really no problem with going out in a storm as long as you're not going to use your jetpack and you're not going to go too far away from your base. Go. I guess we'll keep welding. Can't really print out anything right now. We could if we actually got this room built. Because that's a good reason to build a shelter, is just so that your machines don't spit things out into the wind. Three left. We've got 4 frames left, and this far end is where we'll eventually want to make an airlock. So let's just put those in place right now. Eventually have an airlock to the outside. Start welding that up. We're going to need more sheets, obviously. We do have those iron walls that we got when we came on the lander, so we can put those on now. Iron window. I think I want those to go on the inside. Yeah. So go along and put those in. This is the north side. You can tell we're walking into the wind this way. Let's go put the other side up. It, and we we want an iron wall here. I'm going to close these sides in with iron walls so that no sunlight comes in from the east when the sun's rising. And this other side is the west wall. I'm not going to put that there yet. I'm going to do something with the arc furnace. This is the west wall, so when the sun is setting, it could potentially come in there. So we want to block that off with a wall. I was doing some thinking, and I don't like the arc furnace here. I was trying to work through in my head how I was going to work the chutes up to it. Oh, storm's in. Storm's done. And I just decided I'd rather put the arc furnace over here in the middle of the room. And they just have better access to it. It was going to get too tight over here. Okay, let's get some more iron sheets going. We're going to need this wire. Let's wire this up now. That's the power side there. There we go. Suppose I could put a stacker on here, but it doesn't take that long to collect them all. I want to get a switch that I can use. I think it's called an IO has a switch, a writer's switch, which we can use to actually activate this. Because what I want to do is I want to put the arc furnace in a little room. Let's get that wall done. Actually put these on. We don't need to do that yet. Let's just do the end walls. I want to put the arc furnace in a little room there, and then we'll leave the roof above it open so that any hot gases go out the top. There's the airlock. Yeah, better vacuum that out now. Where's the vacuum cleaner? There it is. Vacuum our dirt out. And so yeah, I want to basically build a little internal room for the arc furnace with no roof on it. And then I'll need a way to remotely activate it when we throw ores in. We'll have to plumb up some chutes and so on to get ores in there and out. I'm thirsty again. Do you figure? Nope. Yeah, that's not bad. I can walk right in there. Let's get some of this ore going. We're going to need more iron, obviously. Put some coal in there. Yeah, that's not going to work. So we're going to need some chutes for that too. No iron. Have to wait for the iron there. Maybe we just need a lot more iron. We still need to do the roof. Let's go collect some iron while we're waiting. Oh, and some coal too. We still want to run the coal or the solid fuel generator a little bit more to try to get rid of that excess heat from our waste tanks inside. So we're going to need a little bit of coal. And lots of iron. So it's kind of it's my choice to build a room right now. Clearly a lot of players would just rush steel at this point. So they would kind of build a furnace out in the middle of their platform and just try to get some steel out of it. I'm not really in a hurry for steel, but clearly that's where we're going after this. It's always been interesting to me if you can get to a greenhouse without steel. I don't know if that's possible yet, but it's a lot easier with steel because you can just use a grow light. I guess you could use a trader. If you could trade for a grow light, that's basically all you need that you'd normally need steel for. Let's see where we are. We got to go to 90 degrees. Yeah, there we are. While we're up here, I wanted to have a look at this pipe that we're using to cool. 136, all right. So it's cooled down. It needs to be below about 200 degrees to work effectively, so 136 is pretty good. And it's not like it was shooting back up in temperature there. And we need some of that iron. Build those chutes. Corner chute. And we want to make an inlet chute. That takes 2 chutes to do that. Not outlet, inlet. There we go. Yeah, let's see if that works. Yep. Seal that up. Get that vacuum cleaner out again. Someone tracked mud back into the base. Don't know who that was. Okay. We're going to need more iron sheets. You could technically leave these inner frames open because the ground seals them off, but I don't really trust the physics system that well. It seems like if you're coming back to your base from a long way away, then, and the chunk didn't load right, then suddenly it would just expose your base to atmosphere or something. But I know I've seen other people do that. It just seems like a bit of a risk to me, and for a couple sheets, it doesn't really save that much. Okay, so we want to make a logic writer switch, and we got to get power, and the output will go that way. Got our spare oxygen tank. That was useful. Get some more iron going. We're going to need it. Let's see how many we made. Yeah, that's pretty good. Need a couple more though. You need 39 minus the 1 over the thing, so you need like 38 of them. Let's get this wired up. Gonna need more cables. Ooh, waste tank. Yeah, I should probably go back inside. We're using a lot of power, even with the generator running, with all the smelting and the autolathe running. It actually does consume quite a bit of power. All right, let's hope these have cooled down enough. It's 24 degrees. It was 28 in here last time, so it has cooled down with us running the generator. Oh, 33, that's better. 32, 32, yeah. Looks like some of those are ready to go back into the tank. And that one definitely. That's so annoying. Probably fine. Okay, swap out both of our tanks and throw these on the floor. I think another one of these was pretty cool. Yep, that one. How are we doing in here? Yeah, it's actually down a little bit. It was closer to 36 before. That's a good sign. And we need to top up our oxygen. Swap it like that. Might as well take more oxygen out with us. Cool. Ooh, getting low on that soup can. And back outside. Really, you can extend how long you go outside pretty much with everything except water. And I think that's why a lot of people are complaining about the water mechanic, the thirst mechanic, is because you'd really like to be able to carry canisters of water with you and put it in your suit and then have a little straw inside your suit that you could just take a drink whenever you wanted to, just like, you know, real astronauts. You can extend everything else. You can't seem to extend that. All right, we got lots of sheets. Let's go along here. And we needed... What did we need? Shoots. More sheets. We needed a couple more sheets. We need walls. We need walls to make a roof. Yep. So we still need the 34 for the roof plus the 4. That's still 38 we need. There. Perfect. And we need walls. And we'll keep trying to wire up this furnace. Okay, screwdriver, arc furnace, and activate. There we go. Alrighty, that should work. Should we test it out? Let's throw some more in there. Hit the button. Aha. So, I think I saw this on another video. It's a visual bug. It is actually smelting though. It'll eventually pop out of there. Okay. We'll just wait and see. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. Okay, 25 plus 12, we got 37. Yeah, it popped out. There, 38. Should we build our little room here? We're going to need iron windows on the north and south. And I think we want the windows on the out now, probably on the inside. And then we want walls on the west and east side because as the sun, I mean, the roof's going to be open. So as the sun comes in, we don't want it shining in to our base. Let's put those on the inside too. Wall. That's right. And finish those off. Be nice if we could turn this whole thing off. So let's see if we can make a transformer. Oh, no copper. Not enough copper. All right, we'll leave that to later. That can be added at any time. We're going to need chutes, because we need to be able to get ore in there and ingots out. 30. Oh, there was one left in the other one. Okay. We need 1, and then 2, 3, 4, I guess, on each side. Got lots of waste tanks. So we want an outlet on this side. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. We need to use a corner. Go up and then an outlet. There we go. Okay, we're going to need the same thing on the other side, which means 3 more. And we need an inlet over here. Cool. That should work. So I think we can just put the windows in there now and we're done. That's our little room. That's a lot nicer to use than having to crawl over something else in the corner over there. Let's try this out. All right, we got some silicon in there. Light it up. Well, it should come out eventually. Let's go back inside. That didn't help much. That arc furnace uses quite a bit of power when it's doing silicon. Should we top up tanks? Yes. And which one of these is ready? Not really any. Oh, there goes the first can of soup. There it is. So there's another 6 left, plus our bar, our candy bar. And that basically took a week to go through 1 can, so that really means you got something like, what is that then? 7 weeks? 50 days of food? That's quite a bit. All right, we still got 2 tanks left. Let's just go with that. Get ready to go back outside. So yeah, we have a lot of food. I'm not worried about food right now. And we have a lot of oxygen. The problem would be if you start using oxygen for your furnace, then you can run out of oxygen pretty quick. At that point, you need to have a greenhouse done, or you need to be buying it from traders. Hey, silicon worked. Arc furnace is done. Oh yeah, I had copper. I was gonna make a transformer here. I can do that. Okay. Oh, it's already done. I want it over here. That's flipped around backwards. There we go. I never know what to set this to. I don't know, a few thousand watts? It doesn't really matter. I'm just using it as an on-off switch. Alright. Let's reroute this cable so it goes through it. Cut out the whole section. Filter low. Okay, one last piece. Good. Okay. Since I can't turn that arc furnace off, at least we can use this switch over here to turn it off. There. Saves power. I'm still in that power conscious mode. I don't have a huge power generation system. Let's get some more coal in there, since we just threw a whole bunch of waste tanks in there. All right. I'm gonna put a... Oh yeah. Carbon dioxide filter. Which makes you wonder, what do you do with the old carbon dioxide filter? When I saw Mick do, he just threw it in his arc furnace. Why would I keep it? I guess you can recycle them, but it's kind of a pain. It's not worth the inventory space. Let's try this. I've never done this before. What happens to it? Does it just go away? Anything else happen? It's just gone? Is it still in there? Is it magically evaporated? What happened? Who knows? Let's vacuum this mud up. There we go. Still okay on waste tanks. Yeah, flip that off. I think it's time to do a ceiling. Yep. I do want that on the inside, right? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. So if you mount them on the inside, you can mount things on them, on the ceiling, like vents and so on. You could kind of go either way. If you put them facing up, well, then it looks a little nicer outside, except it won't match the rest of our base. And you can always add ones facing up later. Oop. Different stack. Gotta reorient it again. Type 1, yes. Okay. Put some sheets on there. Oh, I missed that one. Right. Good to go. Here we go. I saw the solar panels up there. I actually forgot to go repair them with the duct tape. Okay, we've got time. We'll go do that after we put the roof in. Looks like I can count. Let's go get that duct tape dealt with. This is why I don't want to have too many solar panels. And there we go. Yeah, it looks cute in there. I can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Good. What's left to do here? Windows. Yeah. Might as well close it up. I mean, it's still 463 degrees in here. And we don't have doors yet, but we're almost there. Cool. Looking good. Looking like a building. All right. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. That's a lot done. One of the things we have to be careful of is when we cool that down, we're going to be dropping the pressure, and it's 735 Kelvin now. We're going down to, we'll be going down, well, let's see, the walls will rupture at 90 kilopascals. They're at 239 now. If we come down somewhere near zero, they're actually going to rupture. We actually have to be careful with that. Anyways, we're not going to bring it down to zero, but we just do have to keep that in mind. Oh, 33. That one's pretty good. But I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, if we got it down to 200 degrees, we'd be doing a lot better. We could spend quite a bit more time out there. Swap these around. Oh, that's annoying. Throw that on the pile. Good. All right. Well, if you like this episode, leave a like or subscribe, or let me know in the comments. And we'll keep working on that room and maybe cool it down next time. So thank you, and see you next episode.